establish that shit, man, it's like, damn, man, like, I think back on that shit, it took me 2 years to get this wealth. 2 fucking years that I wanted to get, to really study this shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I had to eliminate people out of my life. I had to change my number, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to do all that. Just start all over fresh. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what I did. So I was like, damn, I had to sit down for a while, for 2 years to get that shit. And now it's like I got that shit now. I got that shit. Man, that shit crazy. It was rough. The journey was rough. Blood, sweat, and tears to this shit. It was rough. I had to keep my emotions though in check though. It was rough doing that, but I had to keep my emotions in check in order to, you know what I'm saying, to fulfill the journey that I want to be doing. I was like, damn, man. I said, man, this shit comes with all that. Like, hell yeah, it come with that shit. Come with that pressure. It's called pressure. That's what it comes with, you know. So you're like, man, you're like, damn, bro. That pressure rough. That shit rough, man. That shit rough. Cause with that pressure, you know what I'm saying, you gotta stay humble, boy. And when I had established it, I was like, damn. So it's like it's my journey of what I had accomplished. It's like I used to like to celebrate that shit so hard every time I accomplish shit, but now it's like since I'm walking with Jesus, like man, I'm humble with this shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like my energy want me to celebrate it, but it's like my spirit telling me like, man, don't do that shit. Cause you don't need everybody to be like, man, what he celebrating for? You see what I'm saying? You creating flies. You don't want to create no flies. So you just, man, just celebrating your own space. You see what I'm saying? Like, and as I established that shit, I was like, damn, you know, when you manifest something that you want and it comes and it took me 2 years to get it, and I fucking got it. I fucking got it. This shit wild, boy. This shit wild. You know, but it's like now it's like I got excited for a second. Now it's like, what else can I do? You see what I'm saying? That's how I'm thinking now. Like, what else can I do? Since I established this, you know, but it's like you want more, you know what I'm saying? But even though this is great too, but you just humble. You know what I'm saying? You don't even give a fuck about what the outside world think, like, cause you know you did something that the outside world could not do. You see what I'm saying? That shit real. In my journey, I did this shit. This shit crazy. I'm talking about really blood, sweat, and tears, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the point that you want to just give up a life and you just say, fuck this shit. But it's like them voices telling you, man, nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Come on. It's just pushing you and guiding you. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get somewhere. So it's like, damn. You know, but it's rough because you thinking in your brain that you ain't never go do stuff like this, but you do. You see what I'm saying? But everything is guiding you. Everything is telling you not to do this, not to do that. You know, it's wild. You could feel the energy of knowing that you accomplished a goal, but the excitement is like it's a brief celebration of excitement, and it's like, okay, let's get back to what we were supposed to be doing. That's how Jesus telling me. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, you can celebrate for a little bit. All right, that's enough. Let's go. You see what I'm saying? And you're like, dang, you feel like in your brain you ain't celebrate enough, but in his eyes, he know what's best for you because you don't want to celebrate too much, and people start noticing what you're doing. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. The energy switch, the energy change. You know what I'm saying? Your circle, your people. You know who was there. You know who supported you, and you know who did not support you. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, the right people are gonna be in your life and shit. So it's like, damn. And the wrong people that was in your life for so long, they couldn't do nothing with your blessings. You don't go back to them just because you elevate. And that's what people fuck up. That's why, you know what I'm saying, God take that shit away from your ass because you go back to the old people that you thought you was cool with and show your blessings to them. No, no, no. It's a reason why that door was closed, and it's a reason why God say, don't go back. Keep moving forward. You see what I'm saying? But people don't do that. You know, I'm not gonna do that though. I prayed to Jesus and God. I said I ain't gonna do that. I said I want to keep moving forward. I want to keep on having peace in my life. And create where, yeah, I might see them along down the road or whatever like that, but I'm praying and hoping they don't approach me and talk to me. They just look at me and then they just keep on going. That's that good peace, man. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he saw me. Shit, I saw him. That's it. We keep it on going. You see what I'm saying? Like, for real, we ain't stopping. We ain't talking. None of that. We ain't doing all that. How you been doing? I haven't seen you in about 10 years. Nah, we ain't doing that, bro. We gonna keep going. Be like, what up, bro? What up? And that's it. Keep on going. That's it. You see what I'm saying? Like, man, it's 2025, y'all. Going on 2026, man. This year went by so fast, bro. To me, it did. It went by so fast, and I wasn't even in the matrix. I wasn't going out like that this whole year. And you see what I'm saying? Like, we weren't even going out like that. You know what I'm saying? We was just working on us, me and my girl and my two kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. And it just went by so fast. She even said it. She like, damn, this year going by fast. I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, man, we trying to get somewhere. We're gonna have plenty of time to do all that traveling and seeing the world and going to, you know what I'm saying, places that nobody never been. Go to Switzerland, go to, you know what I'm saying, Germany and shit like that. We're gonna have time for all that. Let's go on and get this wealth going. Let's get to this shit first. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool, but I don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck going out of town. I don't want to do that. It's goofy, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. We're gonna do it the right way. Yeah, it's gonna take time, but this is the only way we could do it in order for us to be out here and have a good time and still be humble and everything else. Like, for real. That's real, man. That's later. Let's do this now. People don't want to do the hard work. They don't want to manifest. They don't want to really pray. They just think that a miracle supposed to just happen. Man, you gotta talk to Jesus and God and let them know that you serious, that you want to do it, and they're gonna give you a test to see if you're able to do it. Anything in life that you go through that's negative, it's always a test from God to see if your ass could be humble and not react to that shit and not get emotional. I swear to God, I'm telling you, I'm not fucking lying to you. Anything that you go through that's negative, I'm gonna say this shit again. Anything that you go through that's negative in life, it's a test from God, bro. So don't get mad because you're going through it. You're going through it because God is trying to elevate you and trying to see if you're going to have the brains and think before you react and don't get all emotional with this test. You see what I'm saying? Like for real, anything negative. Whether it's people coming to you with negative shit, whether it's people that want to argue, whether it's people that try to set you up or whatever like that, it's a fucking test to help you elevate and see can you put a stop to it without you crashing out or getting emotional. That's real talk. Are you gonna stay in silent? You see what I'm saying? Or you gonna find a better route to resolve the situation without getting emotional? Like for real, it's a fucking test, bro. It's a test. You said you wanted to elevate. You said you wanted to be financial wealth and everything. You want to have peace in your life. You said all that, okay? All right, well, I'm going to give you a test then. Why you giving me this? Because you done failed it over the years, so I got to keep giving it to you till you pass this shit. You don't remember a long, long time ago you used to go through this right here? Now it's the time for you to pass this shit. What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? I hear you. I said what's going on. But yeah, though, it's a test, man. Like, you can't let that get to you. You gotta stay focused to that shit, man. You gotta stay focused. It's a test, man. Don't get upset just because somebody pissed you off. Don't get upset just because you going through something on your job and they pissing you off. Man, just take it at what it is, bro. They stress. Don't stress yourself out just because they piss at work or whatever like that. You just had peace before you came to work, and you gonna let them disturb your peace? You gotta keep your emotions in check. Just smile at them, man. Go to work and be like, man, Jesus, what's going on with them folks? They crazy today. He gonna talk right back with you and be like, man, they just going through it right now because they not walking with us. I'm like, yep, that's what it is. They not walking with us and we got peace. Exactly. They don't have peace. So don't get distracted with their negative energy. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a test. It's a test, bro. It's so easy because when he put it in your face, you already know automatically, man, I'm going through this because it's a test. I know why he doing this. He trying to see what's going on with me. It's just that simple. You see what I'm saying? But it's up to you to pass so you can elevate. You want to elevate? Man, go through the negative energy and don't get emotional. That's it. Walk away, bro. You do better walk away and stay in silence and smiling at their ass versus you reacting to it. And it ain't gonna get shit solved. It's gonna hurt them worse when you don't react to their ass. Like for real, man. What did Denzel say? The loudest one in the room is the what? Oh, okay. It's the weakest one in the room. Real shit. Well, he loud and you silent, so that means you more stronger and mature in the mind about this shit. You like, man, I ain't finna entertain that. That's crazy. He a clown. He's a clown. He wanna show an act. He wanna let people know that he exists. He wanna be heard. Like, come on, bro. You could be heard by being in silence. They'll look at you. When you quiet, that's when they be staring at your ass. I know because they do me like that. That real shit. They do me like that for real. So I be like, man, look at this shit. They staring at me. You be like, yup. They staring because they see your light. And you be like, for real? Like, yeah. You shine a bright ass light, Lee. Bright ass light. That's why they staring. But they don't know what you're talking about though in your brain. No, we got everything in here. I'm like, yeah, I know. But they looking on the outside. Yeah. Let them look on the outside. As long as you don't tell them what's in the inside. You feel me? That shit real. That's how them voices be talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you tell them what's in the inside, and then they know all your secrets. They know all your business, and they know they finna try to get the upper on you. You see what I'm saying? But if you just be quiet and move in silence, they don't know nothing. They could follow you. They could copy you. They could do whatever they want to do, but they still don't know what the hell you got going unless you start running your mouth. You see what I'm saying? That shit real. Can't do that shit, man. You cannot do that shit. You're gonna have to stay in silence to have this peace, man. You can have peace, man. It's gonna be great with you. your glow gonna show that you got peace. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gotta explain to people and say, man, look at me, guys. Yeah, I got peace. Look at me, guys. Nah. A real humble person gonna know that he got peace. And when he get around people, they gonna see it. They gonna know. They gonna like, damn, he got peace in his life. They're like, yep, so do, bro. Shit, I ain't bothered about nobody. You know, even when you hear negative energy, say Vince, you will hear a negative energy of a person, and then you just quiet to yourself, and you in your own thoughts in your own mind. You saying to yourself in your own mind, man, what is wrong with this man? Why is he acting a fool like that? What pissing him off? I'm serious now. You in your own thoughts thinking of this shit. You see what I'm saying? And the person just yapping away with all that negative energy, and it's like you got a shield over you that's blocking that negative energy because you're not letting that shit get to you. And then when he get done talking all that negative energy, then you gonna talk and say, man, what's been going on with you though? You been all right? They gonna fuck them up because they gonna be like, man, did you hear what I just said? I be like, yeah, I heard you. I just asked you what's going on with you. You been all right? You letting them know like, man, or her know like, we not entertaining that, bro. We what you doing? Why you crashing out? What's going on with you? And then they get to telling about their business, and then you be like, wow, that's why they crashing out. That real talk. That's how people do. Sometimes you gotta listen instead of you just talking. You see what I'm saying? You do all that talking and shit, and you thinking it's an argument, and it's not no argument. It's because they be pouring out they stress on you, but they be flipping it like you are the problem. You are not the problem. They are the problem. You see what I'm saying? It's because they are stressed about life and what they trying to do and shit like that. They see your glow. Most people, when they see a glow, you know what I'm saying, first thing they gonna think is he finna come over here and talk his shit. He finna boast. But in your mind, you not finna do that. But your body language or whatever is gonna make them trigger to make it seem like you gonna do that shit. But you're not gonna do that though. But that's what they gonna think. He finna come over here and boast, y'all. That's why he coming over here. But you just seeing what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah. We don't trigger emotions, man. We don't do that. We elevate, bro. We elevate. Every day we elevate. You see what I'm saying? That's real shit. Every day we fucking elevate. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta have great peace in our life, y'all. Great peace, great success, great victories. And man, I'm talking about stress-free life and having the Almighty right next to y'all. Like this real shit. Your savior. That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, your savior, man. Stay grounded. Stay 10 toes down. Don't be in no hurry just because you want to hurry up and go get something. Don't do this shit. That's fucking crazy. Just stay in your own lane. Just because you see some nice shit doesn't mean you go do some shit like that and it's not your fucking time to do this shit. Especially if you're walking with Jesus. You walking with Jesus, you can't rush in life. You're gonna have to be patient because you're gonna wanna have more peace than have more materialistic bullshit that don't serve you no purpose. That's real shit. Like man, as a dog. Yes. That's it. Be wise as a viper. Yeah. That's it. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And people do that. In order to establish peace, get the peace with Jesus and God first. Get with them. Because they gonna make you have wealth for eternity. Even when your kids have kids and keep on going. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit real. Instead of you out here in the matrix, you see somebody with a nice whip, you like, oh shit, I'm finna get me one too. That's living too fast, man, because it ain't gonna last. You know what I'm saying? You don't serve the creator. the Creator didn't help you get that. You got that shit because you wanted to be out there with them. So it's like, no, you know what I'm saying? Just keep fulfilling. Because you got people out here, they got all this type of wealth. They got all this, nice cars and all this shit. You thinking that they happy because they got that nice stuff. But they don't, they not happy, bro. They not happy. The Lord's works are, yeah. Show them what the Lord's works are. Be the example. You're right. You gotta be the example. Because if you the example of it, think about it. That is a good one that you just said, man. I love that too. I love that what you just said. Be the example, meaning if you got the wealth, if you got the wealth, you don't do what they do just because they boasting and they showing they shit off. You being more humble with it, but if they do see it, and they gonna get all excited because they see all the, nice shit that you got, but you gonna be humble with it. You gonna be like, man, it ain't nothing, fool. But what you got though? Type shit. You see what I'm saying? Like for real. You gonna be like, man, damn, this shit hard, man. I like this shit. But you gonna be like, man, it's all right, bro. But yours harder though. Yours look good. You throw it back at them. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to talk about yourself. You're talking about them because you want to make it seem like, you're not doing too much because you don't want people in your business. You see what I'm saying? It's for real. You're gonna have to do that. Help them. Help them establish, their wealth of their journey or whatever. Lift them up and say, yeah, man, but anyway, but what you got going, what you doing, man? Like, hey, you should check this out, man. Woo, change the subject. Don't be talking about that. Change the subject. You see what I'm saying? Like for real. You gotta teach people, man. You can't be just out here just be talking and thinking that you got it. You know you got it, but don't be boasting saying, yeah, I'm better than you, like type shit. No, 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 no. No. You got it, but God helped you get there. You see what I'm saying? You had to, do the work, but God bless you with that though. That's a difference. Yeah, you did the work, but God bless you. So if somebody say, man, you got that thing going, like, nah. God helped me get this thing going. You know what I'm saying? I had to do the work, of course. I had to do the fucking work, but God, He gave me this. Oh, He gave you that? Yeah. How He give you that? Man, manifesting, fasting, you know what I'm saying? Staying at the Matrix, not going to church every Sunday, praying in my own home and not being out there in the Matrix, praying with the people at church because you don't know what their belief is. You just don't know. You see what I'm saying? You don't know what they praying. You know what I'm saying? But you know what you praying because you in your own thoughts and you know you walking with Jesus the right way. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you gotta be the great example of life. You know what I'm saying? Turn the situation around so they won't thinking that he trying to boast, he trying to talk his shit. No. I'm trying to help you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's elevate together. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever thought about this? You know what I'm saying? Like for real. That's how you grow. Yeah, like the tree. Fruits in it. Yep. Tree bad, man. Yeah. Gotta make it. I'm telling you, that's a good one too. You know what I'm saying? You got, and I can use that as an example. You got the good trees, and you got the bad trees. You see what I'm saying? The bad trees, you know what I'm saying? That you're gonna try to make it as a good tree. You know what I'm saying? People looking at your good trees over here, they looking at it like, man, shit, I don't wanna eat off your tree. I don't wanna do all that. They get all upset, but your tree that you grew, you know what I'm saying, it's come from the piece of earth, you know what I'm saying, from God. And they thinking that your tree outstand their bad tree and shit like that. And they trying to get your tree like yours, but they be stealing off your good ass tree to try to find a recipe to make their bad tree be all good and shit. Nah, fuck that. No. I can help you, but I ain't gonna let you, you know what I'm saying, play with me. This shit real, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, man. Like you gotta have that good energy, man. You gotta have that good energy. No weapon shall form against you shall prosper, man. I rebuke it. And you know what I'm saying? In the name of Yahweh, name of Yahshua, I rebuke it. You know what I'm saying? For real, Stay firm on that. Stay consistent. Stay elevated. Keep negative people away from around you. I'm telling you. When you mastermind something, your spirit is more clean. I'm telling you. Your spirit is more clean in life. For real. For real, for real. Your spirit is more clean. You start seeing visions. Like when you see visions in your head, that's God telling you that you finna have this blessing soon. I done seen visions all in my head before. I done seen myself having the perfect house, the like everything. You see what I'm saying? The business that I manifest all this. So it's like it's coming. You see what I'm saying? That's how I was thinking. And it came. You see what I'm saying? It took a little while though. It took a little while. But it came though. You know what I'm saying? It came. I'm talking about it been times I wanted to give up, y'all. Like I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never say I was perfect. But it been time I wanted to give up though. Cause I was like, damn man, I said, man, this shit ain't gonna work. You know, I just kept doubting myself, saying it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work. You can't be talking like that if you're trying to make it work. You see what I'm saying? And I just had to believe, bro. You know, because I was dealing with negative energy. And that shit crazy, cause when you don't try to reach to this type of level of want to have wealth, you don't hear that negative energy. But when you wander off and reach to that level, negative energy start coming to you. You like, damn, what's all this negative energy come from? Because at first I wasn't going through all it. Because it's a change of life. You say you want to have peace and you want to have wealth in your life, but shit, this the consequence, bro. You walking with Jesus. He finna expose some people around you that's gonna hurt you, but it's also gonna, you know what I'm saying, test you as well too. So it's like, damn. You see what I'm saying? That shit real. Yes, sir. Yep. That's what I'm saying. So it's like when I went through that, bro, I was like, damn, I had a best friend. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you on this shit. I had a best friend that I've been knowing since my childhood, you know what I'm saying? Basically, since ninth grade, and found out that he betrayed me, but you thinking to yourself like, this person gonna walk with you, you know what I'm saying? Gonna support you, gonna be there for you and shit like that. And really I got two best friends. Cause I got another one that I met in 2012. You see what I'm saying? I used to work at Lenny's with. This is my journey. Like this is for real. This is how you know it's a test. So it's like my other best friend, me and him quit talking for a little minute because we went our different ways because I was going through some shit and he was already in peace in his life with Yahweh and Yahshua. And I told him that I didn't want to disturb your peace, bro. I said, man, let me work on myself and let me do this and do that so I won't crash out or whatever. So he gave me my space and we quit talking for about, you know what I'm saying, for about 2 years. We quit talking for about 2 years. So we just started back talking now, so we good. But my other best friend that I've been knowing since ninth grade, man, it fucked me up because I felt betrayed. Cause I'm like, damn, when you think someone is family and they really not family, but you holding on to this shit for so long, for 20 years, and when you actually trying to have peace in your life and trying to create wealth, it's like Jesus show you who fake and who real. And I'm gonna tell you how this shit was. It's like it's like I had got everybody all in on the train, you know what I'm saying, on the train to success. I got my best friend, you know what I'm saying, on this train and that I've been knowing since ninth grade. And then I got my other, you know what I'm saying, best friend on the train too. But he, you know what I'm saying, I quit talking to him for a little minute. But I got the family, you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about everything going good. Like we on a train to success. We trying to get somewhere. We trying to establish, trying to level up everything. And then it's like all of a sudden, God called me in the back room and Jesus was right there at the doorway and said, come on in. So it's like when I went inside that motherfucker, right? And I'm looking at my family, they on the train, they getting settled, they getting their suitcase out. We finna enjoy the success of this train and see where can we go to elevate. You see what I'm saying? And it's like the door closed. And it was like this protective door behind me that you can't listen or nobody can hear you or anything. And it's like And I was just sitting down, man. And it's like Jesus was saying, look, you know what I'm saying, you in here because we finna tell you, you know what I'm saying, what's going on this train, what you supposed to be doing, what you supposed to, you know what I'm saying, prosper in life. So I'm like, okay. So Jesus and God talking to me, telling me, you know what I'm saying, you need to stay focused. There's going to be some things that's going to hurt you in life that you're going to have to let go in order to fulfill your dream and close that door. I was like, okay. So it's like he told me this right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be real with you. It's somebody on this train that is a snake. That's what he said. I said, damn. Somebody on this train cannot be trusted. So I'm asking Jesus, I'm asking God, I'm like, who? I'm like, who can it be? He was like, we can't tell you. You're gonna have to figure it out on your own. We're gonna guide you though. So I was like, okay. And you know what I'm saying? You got your family. You know, you think everybody on this success train with you think it's your family. And he just told you it's somebody on the train that cannot be trusted. They're gonna have to go. And you're gonna be hurt, but at the same time, it's like this is the only way your doors can open. So you on the train, so you just doing your thing. You don't know who is fake, who is real. You just don't fucking know. All you know is, damn, who is the motherfucker? You looking at them and everything. You observing. Now you more nervous and scared to the point that you don't know who you could trust. You see what I'm saying? This shit real. So it's a test, man. So you just gotta go through it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I did. I had to go through it. I had to go through it with my girl. I'm serious. I did. I had to go through it with my fiance. I had to go through it with my parents, my sisters, my brother. You see what I'm saying? My best friends. Like, I had to go through it just to find out. And it was my best friend, man. I said, damn. I said, what the fuck? I said, nah, this can't be real. And it's real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, shit. When Jesus had said that, yup, it's him, I was like, man, I said, I can't let that go, bro. I said, I told this man all my business, all my secrets, everything. He did the same thing. He was like, yeah, but he not supporting you though. He not supporting me. Can you tell? He not supporting you, bro. He not lifting you up. He not giving you no good energy, no good spirit. And then when my other best friend came back, you see what I'm saying, that I had not talked to in 2 years, he been doing this since day one, since 2012, giving me good energy, giving me good spirit. He was the main one that had told me to go get my CDLs and start driving when I used to be an owner operator. Started with that shit with him like that. You know what I'm saying? He encouraged me. So I was like, damn. It's crazy how when you find snakes, and then when you find snakes, then the right person come back into your life. You know what I'm saying? That shit real. That shit real. It's just like a pattern. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and remember, I had to tell him that I need to take a break. You know what I'm saying? Get my mind right. And he quit talking to me for a while. It wasn't no bad blood, but he understood because he knew my mind wasn't right, and I was trying to get my mind right to elevate to be like this. You see what I'm saying? This shit takes time, bro. This shit takes time, man. So I was like, damn, man. I was like, okay. So I had to eliminate him. You know what I'm saying? Blood, sweat, and tears, man. I cried and everything, because that shit really hurt. You see what I'm saying? I really did. I was like, damn, 20 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it didn't show until at the last minute when God is about to bless you with something that he know is right around the corner. And that's what happened. That's what the fuck happened. Because soon as I eliminate him, a few weeks later, boom, the door just started opening up to my success that I really wanted to get for about 2 years. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm like, hell no. Nah. I said, ain't no fucking way. I've been crying. I've been frustrated with this situation. All this shit, wanted to give up in this situation. And then as soon as I let him go, the damn door opened up and I got the situation. Like, that shit is crazy, bro. This shit wow. What'd you say? Let me see. Different. Yeah. They understand truly. I say dedicated is and God's asking, yeah. And all God's just asking us to stay in the more. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit fucked me up, man. And then I had to tell my friend that that I had talked back to, that I had took a break from for 2 years, about what happened. He telling me, man, that's your day one, bro. I like, I know. I'm like, not your day one, bro, since high school. I said, yeah, bro. And I had to explain to him. I was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, that fucked up. I was like, yeah. I said, he don't look at me as family, bro. I said, he look at me as a different person. So I got to go. When a person don't look at you as family, it's a wrap, bro. You know, he in the Navy and shit. And he had to get deployed overseas or whatever. And you know, like it was crazy. I'm gonna tell you how it go. He had to get deployed overseas and everything. And I haven't heard from him. So I had called his mother, and his mother had me on block, man. Cause you know, me and his mother, like, we cool, cause we helped this man out in life and shit. And he helped me out too as well. Like, man, I got this man to go into the military to get his life right. You know what I'm saying? Now he a E, I think he a E7, E6, ranked up good, all this shit. So it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It really hurt when she blocked me, and I'm just checking on your son, see if he made it. Then when I had talked to him about it, when he did say it took him about 4 days, he said to get there. And so I was like, okay. I had said, man, I had reach out to your mom, say your mom got me on block. And it felt some type of way. You see what I'm saying with him? What you calling my mama for? Why you doing all that? I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, bro, I thought we were family. And then he told me, that's weird. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's weird me saying that? Okay, bet. Got emotional, man. You know what I'm saying? I like, what you get emotional for? Like, what's up? You know I'm already going through some shit. Going through some shit. Damn. Why you ain't telling me? We ain't talking like that. Like, okay. Like we if we go through shit, we talk about it, bro. We don't lash out. We don't show emotions. We don't do that. You see what I'm saying? That's what he did. And I couldn't handle that type of energy. So I said, man, I gotta let you go, bro. You know what I'm saying? You saying we ain't family. You saying that's weird. Of me trying to call your mom, talking about you trying to do something to my mama? Like, what? Hold up, G. What that energy come from? This shit was crazy, you know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah. And it's like he knew I was getting to that elevation point, and I'm trying to get to that elevation point. It's like, damn, like shit. But I had to think back, like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I had to tell my mom and dad, man, that shit fucked me up. My mom was like, man, you gotta think about it. Have you ever tried to lift your spirit up to do anything? I'm like, nah. And when you really think about it and really see, it's like your energy of your goodness outweigh of what he doing. But when you really sit down and be humble and really just pay attention to the signs and pay attention to all the stuff that you went through with this person, you'll look back and be like, man, damn, that shit crazy. This man ain't never support me, but I supported him more. That shit wild. You putting all your energy towards him. You see what I'm saying? But you think you supposed to get the same thing in return, but it don't work like that. So I was like, man, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't going nowhere. Like, I'm gonna be just like a hamster spinning my wheel. He gonna be blocking my blessings. You see what I'm saying? Can't have nobody block your blessings, man. There's something shining bright. Yeah. By the face of the Lord. That's what it was. Yeah, I was blind by it. But that shit crazy though. I was blind by it for that long, for 20 years though. Since ninth grade, man. I'm 35. You see what I'm saying? Like, that was 20 years ago. So my thing is, if I'm blind by the situation, like, damn, let me see. Does it make it seem like he had an evil spirit though? You know what I'm saying? That's a good one you just said. Like, you say you blind by the face of the Lord. Like, okay, did he had an evil spirit then? Did he had an evil spirit on him to make me be blind by the face of the Lord? Or did he just, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's what I think. You see what I'm saying? And, if you can answer that question to me right there, like, did he had a, you know what I'm saying, an evil spirit on him then to make me be blind by the face of the Lord? Cause that's a good one. That's really a good one. You know what I'm saying? Cause I think about that like that. I had to. You see what I'm saying? What you say? Perhaps, yeah. I feel like it is though. But that's clever as hell if you play a good evil spirit and had me blind like that and fake like you supported me, but you didn't just to that shit crazy, boy. Damn, when you really think about that shit. Them whole 20 years. I'm just thinking right now, that's all. I'm just thinking, cause I'm like, damn, 20 years dealing with this person. And I'm thinking that he support me, but he really didn't. And I'm blind in the situation. But if I'm blind in the situation, yep, yep. I was getting talked about with this situation. Cause I remember in the past I heard a voice in my head. And this is when I was like fresh out of high school. I had to been about maybe about 20, 21 years old, like real shit. I remember in the past that it's like some told me in my brain, man, give him space and leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't never do that though. I just kept on you see what I'm saying? Just kept on fucking with him. You see what I'm saying? I waiting what I had said just to keep fucking with this person type shit. Even angels do the work for the Lord, and the angels do the Lord. Yeah, that's what it was. I heard the voices in my head. It said, man, leave him alone for a second, man. Like give him his space. You know what I'm saying? You doing too much. And I'm like, damn, how? Like, man, we sharing the same energy. Like we good. Like, but it wasn't the same energy though. It seemed like it was the same energy because you and him are, you know what I'm saying, feeling good because he grasping off your energy. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. He grasping off your energy, but then when you leave, it's negative energy saying, man, I didn't want this man to come by, or he just think he this and this and that, but you not. But at the same time, that's how he gonna feel. But you trying to uplift him and uplift his journey. Yeah, 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 yeah. That shit real. That shit real. Cause I'm telling all my business to this person, and this person ain't not 1 cent telling me his business. See, when you think about this shit and you let go of this situation, you start thinking back like, man, I've been running my mouth to this person and everything. 20 years, and this fool is not my friend. Like, damn. But that's cool though, you know what I'm saying? So you just leave it where it's at. You know, you just leave it where it's at and just keep going. Just say, you know what? Hey, we ain't gonna end it with no bad blood. We just gonna stop right there. That's it. We ain't gonna even go back to it, bro. We're gonna stop right there. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? It don't work. It fucked up. So you go that way, I go this way. All right, bet. That's it. And I went that way, and he went the other way. You see what I'm saying? So hey, man, that's it, bro. That's it. We don't go back. And I'm talking about, man, that door opened up so good, bro. I said, damn. I started achieving more. I started just, you know what I'm saying, getting that shit. I'm like, damn, okay. I said, so this been holding me back. And it's like Jesus was saying, man, we ain't finna go through this, bro. Like you almost close to your blessings. Man, you come on now. Let's get this shit. Let's stop playing. Like, for real. Like, we ain't got time. We made this far, bro. Like, yeah, you right. Let's go on in this shit. In this shit. Man, a few weeks later, the damn door opened up. And you like, damn, this shit crazy as hell. Door opened up, and when it opened up, when that motherfucker opened up, all the stress that you was worrying about, and you wanted to take your, you know what I'm saying, your friend with you and shit like that. It like all that shit just went out the window from the stress to being more at peace in your life to you see that blessing in your face that you always wanted and you finally got it. It outweighs what you was thinking about with this food over here. You see what I'm saying? You like, man, shit, I got what I want. I ain't studying him no more. Like you just looking at this right here, and it's so much, you know what I'm saying? Enjoyment, excitement. Like you just be like, man, fuck that person. Shit, I won. I done got this. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you thinking back a little bit like, man, it fucked up though, but that he couldn't enjoy it. But it is what it is though. Shit. I'm gonna meet some more, you know what I'm saying, good people on down the road that's like me. That's my kind. That's how you gotta walk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, 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 that shit real, man. That shit real. You know, you be surprised how life can really work if you just let go and forgive and just concentrate on what you're supposed to be doing. No therapist can't tell you this shit. Everybody want to go to the therapist. Nah, 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 nah. Your therapist is Yahweh and Yahshua. You just pray in silence and keep your emotions in check and fast. I guarantee you, you're gonna be straight. It's gonna work out with your relationships. It's gonna work out with everything in life that you go through. People don't want to do that though. You see what I'm saying? People don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They gotta go to a therapist. They gotta go spend all this money. They gotta do this goofy shit. Put all these people in your business. No, no, no. Keep it sacred because if you keep it to yourself, that's how your blessings will come faster because you know what I'm saying it could save some shit versus you creating shit and telling people what you going through. You thinking that they some type of wizard or something, like come on now. No, no, they don't know. They just gonna do the best they can by giving you some type of advice. And at the end of the day, you still gonna have to take your own advice and listen to God and Jesus. You're gonna start praying and reading your Bible, man. That's the only way. A lot of people be having problems with their relationships and problem with themselves is because they stuck in the matrix. You stay out the matrix, everything gonna be all right. You stay in the matrix, you're gonna have stress. You're gonna have worries. You're gonna be looking over your shoulders. You're gonna be trying to outdo another motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy. You see somebody else shining, you ready to go shine too and try to outweigh that person. Instead of you just being in your own comfort zone in your own lane. Like, nah, man. A therapist cannot help you. A therapist don't know shit. All they gonna do is go home and go run to their girlfriends or husband or wife, all about your business of what the hell you been talking about to their therapist. Man, I'm going through so much shit. I got this and that going. You're like, God damn. In your brain, you thinking that it's some type of God or something that just gonna help you, but that ain't no God, bro. That's just a human being that you asking for help versus you could be asking, you know what I'm saying, the Almighty, man. If a person ever asks me, man, how did you overcome your peace, bro? Like what steps can you guide me? How can I do this? First thing I'm gonna tell your ass, I'm like, bro, do you pray? Do you know who God and Jesus is? You know who Yahweh and Yahshua is? That's the first thing I'm gonna say. That real talk. I'm gonna say that shit. And if you don't know who that is, I'm gonna tell you, man, you need to start reading your Bible, bro. You're gonna have to read your Bible. I can't help you. I can't tell you, you know what I'm saying, how to find your own peace. I don't know what you go through. You know what I'm saying? But I could guide you though. You see what I'm saying? I could tell you what helped me. What helped me was God and Jesus. Now I don't know if you believe in that person or not. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't believe in that person, then I mean I can't help you because I'm not no genius of what you know what I'm saying, believe and go through. But if you believe in the same person like I believe in, and you know this shit works, I can help you. You know what I'm saying? That shit real. I can't help everybody that I don't understand what they're going through. I ain't that type of person. The kingdom of God is within you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't know that though. A lot of people don't know that. They be like, man, I need help. Oh my God, I'm going through it, bro. Like, chill, bro. Relax. What's going on, bro? Take a chill pill, bro. We don't need all that energy over here, bro. Come on, sit on down with us. What you need? What you need? What you need? She real, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you need, man? Like, for real, calm down. Like, you just gotta pray, man. That's it. I could tell you to pray in silence, because if you pray in silence, your blessings will come faster, and all your secrets is in your brain and in your mind and everything. And then you could fast more, because when you fast more, you know what I'm saying, you hear God more, and you more humble, and you more at peace because you're not stressed of all the foods and toxic energy that you surround yourself around. Real shit. And then you start eating right, your vegetables, you know what I'm saying, baked foods and shit like that. Stay away from sweets and bread and all this shit like that or whatever. And leave alcohol alone too. I can tell you that. You see what I'm saying? I can real shit, I can tell you all that. And I can tell you, you know what I'm saying, go work out. You know what I'm saying? The body need to be in motion. Go work out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go get all buff and all fucking swole like The Rock and all this shit and like Dave Batista and all that bullshit, these wrestlers and like Triple H and all. You ain't gotta get all this shit and take all them fucking protein shakes. You ain't gotta do that. You just need to fast, drink plenty of spring water, and that's it. Take your sea moss because they got a lot of minerals and everything and vitamins that you need in your body. And take your black seed oil too and everything. You can use it to rub you with your skin and everything too. And just meditate and just stay out the matrix. And I guarantee you, you can have more blessings and mind your business. Because if you fuck up out here, let's just say, for instance, you go through some shit in life that you trying to get to your blessings and it don't work out. At least you can make a mistake and God and Jesus see your mistake. And then you don't be judged about your fucking mistake or what you did. Because all you gotta do is just get your ass back up and keep on going. You see what I'm saying? This shit real. That's all you gotta do. Because nobody don't know your business. Nobody don't know what you working on. They can't pray on your downfall because you moving in silence and you staying out the way and you staying out the matrix. I can help you with that. You see what I'm saying? That's it. That's what helped me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's what helped me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just you gotta have that mindset if you want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just some people don't have the mindset. Some people do. Some people willing to wait for 2 years or whatever how long it takes for them to get their shit together. It's hard to say a person get their shit together in a year. It's hard. You rarely see that shit. You rarely see that shit. You see what I'm saying? If you do see it, that's a great blessing. But if you don't see it, then don't look at it like, man, I need to go and get it in a year. Just man, you just tell Yahweh and Yahshua, man, Lord, man, let me get to a peace of mind of a life so I can establish wealth and make sure my family is good for life and we can all enjoy peace together along with you my creator. Like for real. You see what I'm saying? It's positively, baby. I'm a fucking genius, man. I'm a genius of that. You see what I'm saying? I'm a genius of that. I'm not no fucking wizard. I don't go to church. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't go to church. I don't go to church at all. No, I'm not baptized. People say, "Are you baptized?" I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not baptized. I'm not. I'm only baptized with the Jesus and Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh and Yahshua and my Lord, a Savior, God. You see what I'm saying? I'm baptized with Him. See, people get baptized because they want to go to church. They want to put the water on you and say, yes, we're going to baptize you. Man, I don't trust you, bro. I don't trust that shit. I don't trust that shit. Because I don't know what you putting on me. That's what I think. You see what I'm saying? You can call it what you want. I don't know what you putting on me. You see what I'm saying? Why would I get baptized in your church or just with the people watching me and shit? I don't know if them people believe in the same thing I believe in. They may be believing in the devil and they be putting some type of spell on you and shit just because you saying you getting baptized with the Lord. Nah, bro. I don't trust that shit. Nope. I ain't going for that. I sold my soul to Yahweh and Yahshua, and I baptized it. There you go. If you don't understand that, then take your goofy ass on. I understand it. You see what I'm saying? That shit real. What you say? The book of what? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just a different breed, man. I ain't never been baptized. I told an old lady that went before one time, this shit was so crazy. She said, you got a good spirit. You know what I'm saying? Your energy strong. Like, I could tell you believe in the Most High. And I had told her, I said, man, it's so crazy how you say that. And I ain't never been baptized. And she said, what? You ain't never been baptized? I said, no. She said, you got a gift from God. I said, it must be. Shit, to be talking like this? Shoot, come on now. I've been like this though. I've been like this, but as me growing up, people used to tell me to shut up. They used to be like, look at him, y'all. He just think he know everything. He just think he know everything. Man, what you talking about, bro? You ain't talking about nothing, bro. They used to tell me to be quiet, man. But it's like now I get older and older and I start, you know what I'm saying, elevating and start being more confident of myself. I say, man, fuck what everybody think. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk my shit. Oh, you need, you see the Holy Spirit. Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? They get afraid, man. They get afraid when I tell them that I ain't never been baptized. They get afraid, boy. I'm like, man, I ain't never been baptized in no church. They be like, for real? I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I don't believe. I tell them I don't believe in that. One lady had said, why you don't believe in that? I said, I don't believe in it because I don't know if y'all putting a spell on me or not. I don't know what you're thinking in your brain. Yeah, you may be following the command of what you're trying to do as baptism, but man, I'm gonna be real. I don't know what you're really praying on me. I don't understand this shit. You see what I'm saying? Them just words. I don't know. I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? You put me in the water, you got the whole crowd looking at me and shit. Like, why I gotta get baptized like that, bro? Like, I don't want to do that. I want to get baptized private with me and Yahweh and Yahshua. For real. I don't need y'all seeing me get baptized. It's crazy, man. That's crazy. No, I don't believe in that. I just be like, man, nah, I can't go through that. You know, they get a day. They don't be want to be around me. They be like, man, he crazy. Something wrong with him. Man, ain't shit wrong with me, bro. I'm neutral as hell. Like, I'm cool. Like, shit, I just don't do what y'all do. That's what makes you feel like something wrong with me because I'm not around you motherfuckers. It's shit real, you know what I'm saying? No, 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 no. That ain't the way how it go. That ain't life. That ain't peace. I gotta get around you to have peace. Man, please. No, 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 no. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, like my energy different. I'm just a natural spiritual person, man. I went to church as a child. I didn't know what that stuff was. I didn't understand the preacher. And I was like, man, this is crazy. And then my mom was telling me, you're gonna have to find your own way of your own belief. You know what I'm saying? Serving the creator. I was like, yeah, you're right. And that's what I had to do. And that's what I did. You see what I'm saying? As I grew, I just kept listening to them voices in my head, man. I just said, yep, these are people that's guiding me, my angels. So you will know when you have somebody like around you because you start having goosebumps on your arms and shit, and your hair starts sticking up. It's a spirit. You know what I'm saying? It may feel scary, but it's not scary at all. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't feel nervous in the spirit, like anytime I feel chills like that, I never feel nervous in the spirit because I know it's an angel or it's my, you know what I'm saying, ancestors around me, you know what I'm saying, protecting me and guiding me, like for real. I know. I know it is. I know it's my grandmama. Cause I had told her before she had died. I said, man, you make sure you watch over us, man. She said, you know I am. I said, I'm for real, grandmama. I said, watch over the whole family that you know that's good and deserve a good blessing and talking to God up there too, helping us out, everything. Like she said, she got us. She said she got us. I said, man, I know it. I know it's her. I know it's her. That's for real. You know what I'm saying? When you have that energy and that strong belief, you know. You see what I'm saying? Because my grandmama, she was a good, you know what I'm saying, chosen one too. She died at 86, you know what I'm saying? Alzheimer's, you know what I'm saying? But, you see what I'm saying? She lived a good life though. She used to talk that good wisdom, you know what I'm saying? That good motivational speech and everything with people and stuff. Talk about the Lord and everything that you're going to have to pray in silence and all that. I got that from her. I grew up and got that from her. I used to see her every Sunday. I used to go see her instead of me going to church. Like most people go to church every Sunday. Well, my thing every Sunday was going to go see my grandma every Sunday. You see what I'm saying? That was like my church. You see what I'm saying? Hanging out with her. I used to go see her around 12 noon, and I didn't never come home till about like 5 or 6 o'clock that evening. I used to be over there all day, down there, just hanging out with her. You know what I'm saying? Her and my two other cousins and shit, like just hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Just talking in the kitchen table, just chilling. Like for real. Like I tell you, man. And my grandma used to talk about that church stuff. She said that church stuff ain't shit. That's how she used to say it. That stuff ain't nothing. It's just a matrix. Everybody just trying to get some money out of folks. That's what them churches trying to do. And they say they serve the Lord. They don't serve the Lord the right way. Because why you trying to get money out of churches? Why you trying to get money out of people? You know what I'm saying? I like, yeah. I like that. I said that is crazy. And see, like in the Bible, it don't even say collect no money. It say give out food. Everybody not doing that. Give out bread, give out water, shit like that. I like, yup, 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 yup. You don't see hardly churches doing that. You see what I'm saying? Some churches are, but not all of them doing that, bro. I'm telling you, not all of them doing. Give me some of your offer. You gotta pay these bills since I'm giving y'all these free messages, this free speech. Like, man, it's crazy. No, bro. No, like I'm not giving you my money just because I gotta get a blessing. And then people be going to these pastors. Why y'all go to these pastors to think that they God and they Yahweh and they Yahshua's or whatever? No, they ain't nobody but a regular human being and everything. He can't help you just because he your pastor. I'm gonna go to my pastor. He gonna try to help me get a blessing, or he gonna try to fix my marriage. Man, you crazy. You crazy. So you serving a man that not even, you know what I'm saying, probably even close to the creator like that. You see what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't know how his household is. Because you just only see him at church. That's it. You see what I'm saying? That's it. You can't go by that, bro. No, we ain't doing that. I'm gonna serve the creator the right way. I'm gonna get on my hands and knees. I'm gonna pray in silence. I'm gonna manifest, man. I'm gonna cleanse myself. I'm gonna do all that. I'm not finna be around here talking to people outside the world and telling them my business. That's crazy, bro. That's why people be having low vibration and low ass energy and shit. I got a high vibration, and you want to stay as a high vibration, but be humble with your high vibration though. That's for real. You see what I'm saying? That shit real. The things that belong to Caesar. Yeah, that real shit. You want to have a high vibration, man. But be humble with it, though. Ain't nothing wrong with having no high vibration. Don't let a motherfucker try to tell you, man, you don't need to be having no high vibration now. Man, shut up, bro. Just because your low self-esteem ass can't do nothing in life, don't try to bring me down, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know how to be humble with yours. And that's it. Man, God gave you the tools. They didn't get the tools because if they got the tools, they wouldn't be talking like that. They have more high value of themselves and confidence of themselves and know how to be humble with the situation. Like, come on, man. It's good to have high vibration, man. It's great. It's okay. You having low vibration, you got stress. You got spirits hunting your ass because you don't know how to get your life together. You see what I'm saying? You can't have that type of energy, man. Can't have that type of energy. No, 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 no. Not to elevate. You can't. You can't. You're going to have health issues if you always stressing all the time, man. Put a smile on your face. Man, wake up early in the morning. It's great to wake up early in the morning and get your day started. You know what I'm saying? Stop complaining. Stop whining. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to work. I'm tired. Man, stop all that, bro. Jesus wasn't tired. Jesus kept going. He still is going to keep going. You see what I'm saying? Jesus wasn't never tired. So, man, why is you tired? Come on, man. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to motivate you. I'm going to lift you up. I'm going to give you that good energy, that good wisdom, that good spirit. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I may talk some shit, but at the same time, I love your ass, and let's go. I gotta talk shit to make you laugh and make you feel good a little bit. It ain't gonna be in no negative way. I'm gonna talk shit to you in a good way, but it's gonna work out into your favor. It's positively, baby. For real. Every day we grow, we elevate. Every day we grow, we elevate. I don't give a fuck what you do or what you say. As long as you elevate to something great. Elevate something great to achieve something in life. That's how you do it. That's how you fucking do it, baby. So it's like, when one door closed, just know another one can open up fast, but you're gonna have to let go of something that's hindering you so it could go and open up. That shit real, man. You know what I'm saying? So stay positive, stay consistent, man. Have a positive attitude. Your blessing will stay coming. It's positively, baby. And it is real.